Hi guys, news about an upcoming seminar. In August in the DC area, I will be doing a seminar on Gikan-ryu and Gyokushin-ryu Koppojutsu as well as Gyokko-ryu bojutsu. Now obviously you probably will want to know a little bit more about the story and what are my qualifications. Well, to be truthful, it's not like Shinden Fudoru or anything else where you've got a list of kata and you can go through and see if you've known all the kata or not. I've done that with kata from schools and said, I haven't seen this or I've only seen this once, could you show me it again? But nothing like that for Gikan-ryu and Gyokushin-ryu. Instead, it's like over the course of 15 years, there were times that, Hatsumi Sensei or someone else said, oh, that's a such and such move, or that's from Gyokushin-ryu. I took good notes, I practiced some, and I think I know a bit about the subject. One of the biggest things was in the year 2000, which was the year of Koppojutsu, when Hatsumi Sensei would, at the Hombu, would basically have them show a Kotoru kata, then he would go up and show the Gikan-ryu variant and then the Gyokushin-ryu variant. And again, I took a lot of good notes, and practicing this stuff for 17 years, I think it's not new to me. So that's the case. As for the Gyokko-ryu bojutsu, one of the senseis in Japan, I don't know if I should mention his name, but I think that most people will realize if they know Gyokko-ryu bojutsu story. Yeah, he was teaching it for like a full year when the thing was Gyokko-ryu. And he not only, taught it, and I saw things over and over again, but he allowed me to videotape it to help me get my knowledge. I do know a bit about bojutsu because I bought a very good bow, and one of the teachers I was going to basically said, oh, I gotta teach you everything about this. So I learned the Kyokushin-ryu bojutsu kata, so when it was a case of learning Gyokko-ryu bojutsu, it was a natural course. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I had a good time out there in DC last time, and the people out there are great. I mean, Lee, Steve, Rico, everyone, just fantastic. I love you. Now, I want to make this clear. Go into this knowing that there is a particular troll, a guy that's a mental patient's ex-convict. He lusts after 13-year-old girls, who hates my guts, who has basically challenged me to a fight. Now, of course, he's done things like this before, and he's always backed out, always run away, always made excuses. And now, of course, he thinks he's safe, and he's making yapping noises from behind his computer. So he thinks that, he can basically make me look stupid by not doing what he's threatened, to do, or given to his threats. Yeah, he has threatened my family. And, he's trying to deny it, but he made a point of talking about showing up at my house if I don't do what he wants, mentioned my family repeatedly, and then when somebody called him on threatening my family, he said, oh, I'm not threatening his family, but let's play pretend. What if I was threatening his family? Yeah, okay. So here's the deal. The last day, the last 2 hours, I will give him in the little section down here, the address, whatever. The last 2 hours of the Sunday, if Ron Collins wants to show up and go through with the challenge that he gave me, then the fight is on. I get to choose the place. I get to choose the time. I get to choose the rules. He gets nothing. He's a challenger. I'm the challenge. As a challenge, I get to do these things. Every time he has had a chance to fight someone, he backs out. He finds an excuse. Now his whole thing is that he wants neutral ground. Well, like 3 weeks ago, I had a seminar out in a park, and he claimed that wasn't neutral ground. It's like, I am not going to wait around for him to just not show up. Or worse, out in Kentucky, when I did a seminar, he showed up with 4 other guys, and the 5 of them basically just stood there, and he wanted these guys to basically pound me while he stand back and hid behind them. He was very, very surprised when they turned around and said, well, Ron, it's up to you. If you want to fight Don, go ahead. He nearly crapped his pants. And he vowed, vengeance, stuff like that. Now he's back to yapping behind his computer. No, I'm not going to show up at neutral ground and have you send friends or maybe shoot me from across the street or something like that. No. This is a controlled area. If you get in, you're going to be patted down, and you walk in knowing that the fight is on. Period. If you don't want to do that, you stay away. continue yapping from behind the safety of your computer. You do not have an excuse to show up here at all. Got it? Show up, and you know that you are facing someone who knows that you threatened his family. Be prepared. Got it? Everything will be recorded. Everything will be above board. Everything will be shown to the world as you are humiliated one way or the other. I do not expect you to show up. I expect you to make excuses. I expect you to keep trashing me and writing pages and pages of hate on your blog and everywhere else. And part of me is fine with that, because every hour you spend writing some hatred against me allows little girls from grade school to walk home a little bit safer. So that's it. I'll put down the date and the address in the description. If I don't know it because I'm not sure, I'll put it in the comment section as soon as I do. Adios.